Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Suni. This is Michael Buckoff from BetterTOEFLScores.com, and as always, you're working really hard, and you've posted, it looks like, a sample essay on the password protected page of TOEFL writing lesson number 1. Okay, let's take a look at what you have here. So the question is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of owning a car? State your opinion using examples and reasons. Now, I want to make sure I understand this thing correctly, because you want to definitely make sure that you understand what it looks like. You're being asked first to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of owning a car, and then you need to state your opinion using examples and reasons. I'm not sure if you gave me the entire question here, but I think that's important to understand exactly what this question is, because we have to look at your writing and make sure that you have directly addressed this question. Now, as I'm reading, and by the way, Suni, I put your essay, it's underneath the video you're watching right now. If you click on the information about the video, you'll see your essay. And as I'm reading your essay, I'm actually going to make some grammar corrections. So you probably want to pay attention a little bit. Here we go. In the ancient days, people commuted by foot, bullock carts, and small vehicles. A bullock cart, I don't know what that is. Later on, the bus and train were the main means of transportation. I think you're saying in ancient days and later on. You're talking about things in the past. That's why I'm using past tense verbs. In this modern world, people commute, and I'm using commute present because it looks like you're talking about today. People commute by cars because they are very comfortable and can make the drivers more independent. I would use, instead of them, maybe drivers. Although cars have a lot of advantages, they also have disadvantages. For example, they are very expensive for some people. I would probably not say not affordable, because if you say very expensive, you imply that some people will not be able to buy them. In my opinion, cars have advantages like easy to commute, comfortable, and the disadvantages like expensive and requires a lot of maintenance. So this is difficult here. You got a lot of parallel structure problems, so I'm not even sure if I can straighten this out during this video, but I think you want to say cars have advantages because they make the commute easier. They create more comfort for the passengers, maybe period. But the disadvantages are the expense and the maintenance of the cars. Maybe something like that. Okay, your next paragraph. First, it is advantageous to have cars because they help to make the commute easier and faster. Maybe they helped to make the commute easier and faster. People get frustrated by going on buses and trains because they are really a waste of time. Not only, I think you want to say something like this: not only are cars beneficial for work, but they're also helpful in doing shopping and going to hospitals because they save a lot of time. For example, when I came to the United States, I was commuting by bus to work. There were only few buses to my workplace, and I had to get up early and be on time to catch the bus. Later on, I got my own car, which made my life easier. Maybe comma, you might put here, helping me or helping to relax myself in the morning by driving to work listening to my favorite music. Second, cars are also comfortable to drive How about, no, maybe cars are more comfortable to drive rather than commute by bus or train. With the help of cars, we can do shopping. You said shopping already, right? But with the help of cars, we can do shopping, visit friends, or visit friends. How about visit a friend's house or friends' places? If you say friends' places, then friends, and then put the apostrophe directly after S. Hospitals, and not go, but and going around the city on the weekends. In addition to that, we can also arrange short trips with friends and family, which make us more relaxed. We can pack our food and necessary things for the trip. I and my friends' family went for a trip to nearby waterfalls by packing varieties of foods and having fun, a lot of fun with kids. If we commuted by bus, comma, we could not carry the necessities, which would have been, I think I would say here, which would have been less comfortable than traveling by car. The disadvantages of having cars are that they are expensive. Maintaining the car by washing the car regularly and refilling the gas are difficult and tiresome. Although having a car is necessary, it is not affordable by everyone. Case in point, my friend had a luxurious car and used it for a year. After a year, she was unable to pay loans and the car required a high-quality gas, which was not affordable for her. She was not able to maintain it and sold it for less price, or sold it at a lower price than she had originally purchased it. In conclusion, there are advantages and disadvantages to owning a car, but the advantages overcome the disadvantages. This is what killed you, I think. In that final paragraph, in conclusion, it's asking you, I think, to state your opinion using examples and reasons. So in paragraph 2, you did discuss advantages of owning a car. You did the same thing in the third paragraph. And in the fourth one, you did talk about the disadvantages of owning a car. But when it gets to your own opinion, you didn't really use any examples or reasons there. So I think it's better. I like what you did, but in that very last paragraph, 1, 2, 3, 4, in that fifth paragraph, you need to explain why you personally think that having a car is better than not having a car. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think you have really answered the entire question here. So how would your essay score? There's a few problems here. I think you do have a number of problems with vocabulary, with grammar, with verb tenses, with word choice, all of those kinds of things. Also, you haven't really completely answered the entire question. On the other hand, you actually do have a decent organization. You understand how to organize your writing. So you have a good thesis in the beginning, you have good topic sentences in those different paragraphs, but you just didn't finish the essay. So because of some of the language problems you're having and not finishing the second part of the writing assignment, you're probably looking at approximately 2.5 to maybe 3.0 out of 5 if you're lucky. That's probably where you're looking right now. Alrighty? So what do you do now? I probably already told you this, and you're already doing this, I'm sure, but keep working hard in my TOEFL vocabulary lessons, particularly lesson 3 and lesson 4. Make sure that you learn those words. And remember that TOEFL vocabulary lesson 3, it also has a lot of grammar and a lot of reading practice and even listening practice. So it can help boost your overall English proficiency in a lot of areas. Now also, keep working in the TOEFL grammar lessons. You have a lot of problems with grammar. And particularly in grammar lesson 3 and grammar lesson 4, that link, I put a link in there where you can go to a website and you can do editing practice. Keep doing that. You need better control of your commas. You need better control of the kinds of words you're using. So spend time at that website focusing on the ESL areas, the writing areas, and the grammar areas. And I think little by little you can boost your overall, I think, writing and your speaking proficiency. The main thing is you're still not quite natural with the kinds of words that you're using, so you need to work on things that help you become more natural with English, and that includes reading newspapers. That includes reading magazines. It's important for you to listen to the radio in English, to watch TV in English, and get used to the kinds of words and expressions and things that we can use. So that way, when you're writing, you'll sound more natural. Right now, you're not as natural sounding as you could be. And that also can help, can actually hurt. It can hurt your TOEFL iBT score.